is his mercy. That's why we can't question the fact why a man, they call him Apostle Paul, a criminal, a murderer, becomes God's choice. And his life becomes too impactful and too relevant, even beyond people who sat and dined with Jesus. Paul was with the time that we had men like Peter, that God mentioned profoundly concerning Peter, that you are the rock, and upon this rock I will build my church. But when Paul was in the scene, it seemed as if Peter was silenced. It was him God chose to invest depth of revelation that wrote most part of the Old New Testament, that gave us more perspective and understanding about Jesus. The Jesus that Peter sat and ate with. It would take Paul, who didn't meet Jesus, to give exegesis about Jesus. Mercy. Mercy. It is not him, it's not him that willeth, nor him that runneth. It's God that showeth mercy. Have you thought of that for a moment? Study your scripture. Apostle Paul was so validated by God that even a man called Apostle Peter who sit back and said, the things Paul is saying, they are hard to understand, but he cannot deny the fact that he was a tool in the hands of God. Now Jesus will tell a man life in his presence, you are Peter, the rock, and upon this stone I will build my church, and the gate of hell will not prevail. Because he at an instant he had access to a revelation. Another man appeared in the scene, Apostle Paul. The things Apostle Paul taught is from where we have really had foundation for the Christendom that we are doing now. He is the one that gave us perspective of God beyond what every other apostle gave.